3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, that K roll, the double K roll, that's going to be some really, really powerful attacks coming out here. You've got that grounding in the down throw. If you can get one of those, your partner basically gets a free hit off. And with K roll, those hits, they count for a lot extra.
We've seen a lot of K roll here today.
Oh, big PK freeze.
Sure, we'll be seeing a lot of PK freeze from the other side of the screen as well.
Negligent doing a very good job of holding one side of the stage or even both sides of the stage, really spacing these guys out and using those projectile advantage they have here.
Really important for your zoner type characters.
Okay, the K rolls rolling in sync here, and now they're teaming up on that Lucas over there, seeing if they can get a stock off early so they can get a little bit of an advantage here.
Putting Negligent in a bit of a rough spot, getting rid of the space.
Oh, the double PK freeze. Oh, we got one of them mashed out. So they're only down one stock for that. It's really anybody's game still. If they can capitalize off of the situation.
Oh yeah, a few good hits from K roll and they're right back in it.
That little pirate hat for K-roll coming in handy. Ooh, not quite getting the Lucas there. Ooh, not gonna live that one though. Sandwich in between the two big crocs.
Ah, here comes the PK freezes again.
Okay, it's a low percent target. Not too bad to mash out of there, but still definitely a threat. You know, it can really lead into some combos from your doubles partners. And Byleth, you know, certainly does not hit much less hard than K-roll does. Especially that down air, spiking off the top. K-roll bringing it right back. Oh, we have a K-roll falling off stage, trying to get the old sucking with that neutral B and then throwing your opponent off stage while you're falling.
We've got Lucas in a hairy situation over there on the ledge. He recovers from it though.
Good shield patience on Bohunk Boy 2. Waiting for all the hits of that neutral air. The neutral header really, really lags on your shield, so it's really easy to let go a little early. Patience is really good there. Okay, here we've got the K-roll sandwich back in the middle again. We'll see how they play this one out. Very even game here. With the high percent on Bohunk Boy 2, that could be a bit of a problem for them. If Negligent can get that stock off of that guy, you know, kind of really forces you to either take your teammate's stock or try and win the 2v1 for the rest of the game.
Of course, it takes a lot more percent to get rid of a K-roll than it's going to take to get rid of a Lucas.
Yes, they definitely do have that heavy advantage here. That down B could have closed the game. Stuff it out with them there. Ooh, that down smash killing very early from Byleth.
Oh.
Just waiting out that PK freeze.
Oh,
and
Lucas.
Bohunk has actually
Oh.
a perfectly even
And
game.
we're in an even 1v1.
Okay, nice little combo there from the K-roll, even catching the roll.
If the Lucas can make the K-roll play his game, he's got this.
Yeah.
Of course, a couple big hits from that K-roll could change the momentum.
Ooh, that
fast.
armor almost paying out really well for the K-roll. Okay,
Just
here
right
we see that belly armor again. So here we're going to see, you know, Lucas really loves to use that PK fire to keep his opponents far away from him, but K-roll has that crown that can go through that. Ooh, PK freeze. Not quite, not quite.
That was a risky recovery there.
If this K-roll can really creep in. Here we see the really patient play. This is what you see a lot. Coming from my experience in the collegiate league, you know, we see a lot of this. You see, you know, a zoner and somebody who really wants to get in their face, and you just have to be really patient and not fall into their traps. Oh, here we go.
Surrounded. Oh, what a
And
close match for set one.
That down throw F smash to close it out. K-roll's got some tricks up his sleeve.
We see that K-roll being real good at being able to get through the space that Lucas is trying to keep and get around those projectiles.
Yeah, and I mean, you've heard it from Sakurai himself. Byleth can be that distance demon too, so I think
distance demons.
Yeah, I think if Negligent can really, you know, abuse that distance advantage they have and keep that K-roll at bay,
Oh, yeah.
if they can really control the stage, that might be really advantageous for them.
Seward's really going to want to try and control the space around them and hit from across the stage.
Lucas.
Looks like we're seeing a bit of a character change here. Instead of that Violet, they're going to Incineroar. Maybe they're looking to get some of those revenge stacks off of the crown.
Oh yeah. Incineroar, another character we've seen quite a bit of today. Seems the doubles meta is a bit of a heavy one.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you can hit that hard, it's a pretty nice little advantage you can get for every single interaction you take.
Throw out some meaty attacks and the confusion of having 4 players on the stage.
Yes, that is definitely, I feel like doubles really, heavies are really nice to have there because in all that confusion you can get a lot off of one little interaction that your opponent's not paying attention to.
We see the Lucas trying to keep his side of the stage again.
Yep. Oh, and Incineroar coming in and grappling for his Lucas and maybe overextended.
With the revenge off the grab.
He loses those revenge stacks. For anybody that doesn't know, if you get those revenge stacks, you lose them anytime you get grabbed, and I believe K-Rool's neutral B does count as a command grab.
Oh, there's the PK freeze. He mashes out.
Oh, belly
Lucas
armor
hitting
break.
the up smash.
Defending his teammate very well, though, in that pseudo shield break situation, so they don't get really anything off of it. Ooh, and we have the K-Rolls now trying to use that distance.
Much PK freeze there to keep him out of danger.
Shield's getting dangerously low all around the stage. You know, that's something you're bound to see in these heavy matches. Especially when you see that Lucas up smash come out. That's a real heavy hitter.
Hard to get out, but when it hits, not much you can do about it.
Okay.
Oh, there he
Gonna
goes
take
again.
advantage of some of that anyway? No, not quite.
Comes away unscathed.
The K-Rolls, I think, doing a really nice job of splitting this team and kind of going back and forth. That up smash, we were talking about it. If it connects, you get a lot off of it.
Of course, if he whips that, he's vulnerable for quite a while.
Yes, yes. But the invincibility at the start can, I mean, it can get you for sure.
There we see the Lucas trying to get to the other side of the screen again. K-Rool following him right over.
This Incineroar is putting in a lot of work, you know, not just for disrupting, but we see that early Lariat kill on the side.
We've also seen a lot of K-Rool dash attack. Run into the most crowded area.
Yes, I mean, if you can close the gap, it hits pretty hard. Okay, you got a spike. Teammate there to defend him.
PK freeze. Cancels out the cannonball with rope snake. Lucas is there, can be real good for canceling out those cannonballs and crowns in this match.
Yes, sure can. Or even on stocks. Got a little bit of a lead for K-Rolls.
Takes out Lucas.
That revenge side B, that'll get you. And the sweet spot Lucas forward air, just barely taking that stock there. Oh, and now we have a 2v1 here.
2v1.
This will be pretty hard for the K-Rool because Lucas can just zone while the Incineroar comes and grabs him out of shield and things.
He came in on a fresh stock, but it's definitely going to be hard to come back from.
Oh, this could be the gimp they need. It's good wall tech,
making it back to the stage. Lucas with another meaty up B.
He's lost his crown. Crown's off stage now, so he doesn't have that for a little while.
Lucas with the back throw.
Might be able to get his crown back here, not quite.
Gets hit with his own crown. Lucas is keeping that for himself.
See if they can get the edge guard. Lucas capitalizing on that roll. They got him stuck in the middle here now. That belly armor coming in clutch right there. That could have been the stock.
You get 2 good hits from K-Rool, and he's got this match again. Can't feel too safe just yet.
And we get the Incineroar juggle.
Incineroar with the finish to tie the set.
Blue team win.
All right, so we're 1-1, Seward and McCook in this best of 5.
We'll see if we see the double K-Rool come back in, or if there's going to be a character mix up on McCook's side.
I'm not familiar with the rules of this league. Do we have? Can the winning team also switch characters, or is that counter pick? Okay, so the winning team can't counter pick here, so they're going to be locked into that Incineroar Lucas here. But it doesn't look like our K-Rool heroes are going to try and counter pick them. Just going to try and play that matchup a little safer.
Got him on PS2 for this last match.
Good old classic PS2, everyone's default stage pick. We'll see how the K rolls. I believe this is the longest stage in the legal pool. And that long, straight, neutral B projectile from the K rolls, you know, this could be a really good stage for them. Putting them into the blender in the middle with those crowns. Bit of a trade there with the down smashes.
Getting in the middle of those K rolls is quite a dangerous place to be.
Down throw F smash, not quite connecting on the right side.
We've got McCook taking an early lead in this match.
The percent lead for sure, but as we've discussed, you know, these heavies, they can really bring that game back quickly.
Oh, yeah. Get a few revenges on the Incineroar, and he can do just as much damage as he's just taken.
Yes, that revenge really, really scales your knockback hard.
It's a game. He revenge to save him from the spike off stage, but can't save him from the throw.
Ooh, we have a trade of stocks here. Leaving one high percent K roll left on the table. Just keeping it away from the even game. The double crown, oh, those crowns really control that center stage.
They're making it real rough for that Lucas to pick a side of the stage and just make his zone. That's how you gotta play against Lucas. You gotta make sure he doesn't get his side of the stage.
Yes, if you can deny him that space, he's a lot less free to choose those PK freezes that can really tear up your team. Got a pretty hefty lead for the K rolls. They got an early Gimp Blast stock on the Incineroar. Let's see if they can take that lead and run with it.
That Incineroar is going to be vital to making this comeback, so it's going to be sad to see him go if he loses this last stock.
Lucas going off stage, looking for those spikes. Lucas has some really good lingering spikes, so I like that look from the Lucas.
High percent K roll is finally taken down to 2 stocks. We've got 3 stocks for each team, but that Lucas and Incineroar are in such high percent, it's going to be hard to mount a comeback here.
If they can stay alive, they might be able to capitalize with Rage. Ooh, with this Incineroar in a bad situation, never want to be out there with Incineroar. Not much choice when you've got a K roll chucking you out there.
If Lucas can reclaim his side of the stage and just throw out some percent.
The K roll snipe from mid stage with the cannonball. Take that, Lucas. Incineroar, staggeringly high percent. K-rolls can't get, oh,
Ooh,
there we go.
Spoke too soon there. He's out.
All right, if Lucas can keep his space, he might be able to do this. Oh, but that's a trick.
It's going to be
guard.
tough to get back onto stage. Oh, one of the K rules going off. Lets him get back on, but he's right back off the other side.
Okay, Lucas holding his own here.
Oh,
that K-roll
that
dash
K-roll
attack.
dash attack. Hard to get a punish when you get your teammates still there to protect you.
Yes, it's very hard to get any damage in when you're the last one alive in a 1v2. Especially when they're playing so safe like that with their projectiles. It's really a struggle to get many hits in without being punished for it.
And it's bad enough having 1 K roll edge guard you. You have 2 on there. It's going to be real rough to get back.
Yes.
So that puts McCook up 2-1 against Seward. Seward going back to their Lucas Byleth combo.
Bowser Violet. Ooh, haven't seen this today.
Looks like we're going to have a full heavy meta here.
Yes, indeed. Got some real heavy hitters. Bowser can, you know, he may be the heaviest character in the game, but he is deceptively fast. He can really close that gap on you quickly. And he also punishes you really hard for hitting your shield, his shield. So.
And if Byleth can distract him for long enough, Bowser gets a hard-hitting forward smash in, and
Ooh,
even
nice
K. Rool
parry
is going to
down
have a hard time surviving.
Violet up B, not quite connecting to the side B. Got the K. Rools splitting the blue team again. I really think blue team could use a little bit of trying to control the same side of the stage. Although that might open them more to those crown and cannonballs.
K. Rools are really doing good here, keeping them separated.
Ooh,
Ooh, we have a shield break. Violet
and that
down.
not quite the stock because K-Rool is so heavy.
You see Violet charge that down special, and you think they're just going to be gone. But K-Rool's got the meat.
That Violet F smash outranging the cannon. I like this. Blue was briefly together on their own side of the stage, holding red in that corner.
They still hold a slight lead against McCook right now.
That K-Rool up air puts you in a lot of ending lag, but if you can hit that, that is very rewarding. And there we see
Hits
another
it
one.
again.
Trading with that cannonball.
K-Rool at 135. They're going to want to get.
Oh,
As I
down
say,
smash
there
and
he
F
goes.
smash. Not living that one. Another thing that helps K-Rool live so long is in those offstage situations, he can just drift away from you and fly back up with his little helicopter.
Deceptively good recovery for such a heavy
Yes,
character.
yes.
Keeping it to a pretty even match compared to last set.
Yes, oh, Blue eking out a lead here. See if they can capitalize a bit while they're respawning. Pulling him out of the command grab into the arrow. Imagine if that was fully charged. Oh.
Oh.
I believe that move used to do much more shield damage. It didn't look like it pulled down his shield that far, but it used to be almost an instant shield break. Another K-Rool up air. All three stocks this game, I believe, for Blue Team have gone to K-Rool up air.
Oh,
There
there
we see
goes
the dash.
Violet to a dash attack.
Couple of duels on separate sides of the stage.
Started with a lead, but McCook's bringing it back with the K-Rool ditto again.
The Violet up B, I've not seen that, pulling them off of the platform to get the spike off stage. That is definitely something unique to this stage.
Really, the Violet up B into side B. See quite a bit of that at low percent.
That could be a really nice combo if you can read your opponent's GI. Ooh, we see a down throw to F smash on the right side of the stage.
Bowser's gone. It's going to be Violet versus two pretty high percent K-Rool. She has a chance to bring this back.
This edge guard, very hard
Yeah.
for Violet to deal with.
Oh, mashes
That
out
good
in time.
mash.
And back on stage. That's going to be good. Oh.
Can Violet make it back?
Oh.
Oh, that recovery not quite reaching.
Not quite as good as the K-Rool recovery, eh?
Yes, that Violet recovery, very vertical, and if you can get to the stage, you can pull yourself up. But so that will be the set 3-1 to McCook.